Ho ho ho! Happy holiday season! Yeah, it's the end of the year. People are probably looking for Christmas gifts, and a lot of people who come to this channel typically look at my camera bag videos and my sling bag videos and my camera videos. So I'm gonna smash it all together. I'm gonna give you guys a suggestion for the holiday season. It is not a controversial pick, and it is a bit of a bag review because you guys like my bag review videos, except for the ones where I'm too close and you see too much face. So this video, we're gonna talk about the Peak Design Sling Bag version 2 6-liter bag. If you've watched previous videos, and I'll probably overlay B-roll, I have the previous version of the Sling Bag, the 10-liter, and it was a good bag. I wanted something smaller. And I initially went for a 3-liter PGY Tech bag, and that is perfectly sufficient for everyday carry. But the minute you start to add a camera, it doesn't hold up. There's not enough space, especially for a camera that has like a lens, like a detachable lens. It's not going to be enough space. I'm a big fan of the Sony ZV-1. I carry it with me a lot, and this bag at 6 liters kind of gives me enough space to carry the camera. I also, because I do video, I carry additional microphones. They take up a lot of space in the bag. I carry an extra charger for my phone. I carry some extra cables, and that's about it. And this does it perfectly. What I like about this one versus the 10-liter is the 10-liter, the original Sling had like a pouch that went out like this. And again, I'll show it. It just looked sloppy if it was too full. And I don't think that it sat on the back super well. This one doesn't have that problem. I think it's a more attractive bag, and I like the verticalness of the bag. It's a little bit more vertical, so you can slot things in, down, and it takes up a little bit less space. I'm also not generally a big fan with the Peak Design and all the bags now that have like the little compartments. Like when you bend it down origami style, I don't think that those shelves, they're not great. I don't really know what to do with the shelves. I guess I'm not that imaginative. They don't work for me. I try to put things on top of them, and it just becomes messy and problematic. So I don't use them. I only use them for dividers. This bag has a modest pocket in the front. I have to carry an extra phone for work, so I typically put the extra phone in here when I'm out and about. That's about it. Some cables. Phone, you can get it done, but even your keys, I wouldn't put your keys in here. Good zipper. Good zipper. You know how I feel about zippers with these bags. I got throttled for saying that in one of my other videos, but this one, damn good. Again, what I typically do, and I think most people will divide this bag into 3 primary compartments. Like I said, because I am using a camera that doesn't have a detachable lens, it recedes into the camera. I can use a very thin middle section, which I feel makes it a little bit more protected, and slot the camera in the middle. It's got enough vertical space at the top that I can actually put like a little tripod in here. And sometimes I run into, especially with the Peak Design comes with all of these anchor points on their bags. This is not the only one to do it. So there's an anchor point here, anchor point here, anchor point here, anchor point here. And you can tag 2 straps on, and theoretically you could take like their famous tripod or a tripod and you can attach it to the bottom. Or you could also take a sweater and attach it to the bottom. The sweater I think would be just fine because it's soft and it kind of hooks onto things. Every single time that I use a large tripod and attach it to the bottom, no matter how hard I tighten it up, it always falls out. And it damages the tripod, and the Peak Design tripods are not cheap. So I have modified this particular configuration, this type of setup, to have a much smaller tripod, and it is very nice to have space inside the compartment to carry the tripod. Win. If you've watched my previous bag videos, and again, this is no BS, this is what I legitimately carry. I have had this bag for over a year. I have been using this bag for months. So this isn't like I got it out of the bag, I used it twice, and here's my review. I use this bag all of the time. And if you look at my previous bag videos, you will notice the usual suspect. The charger, the earbuds, the cables, some extra batteries. This bag holds all of those things very nicely. It's also waterproof. You know how I know that? Because I am sweating profusely because I'm filming this on October 28th, and it is like 80 degrees in New Jersey, and I am like, my camera lens, the camera that I'm actually filming on, is fogging up. It is so hot and humid at the end of October. What the heck? Since I bought this bag over a year ago, I will check the Peak Design website and I will put the price right here on what they are currently selling it for. But I am going to release this video before Black Friday, and I can give you a tip. Peak Design always has a banger Black Friday sale. So if you're looking to buy a gift or for yourself, whatever, wait for Black Friday. There's probably an excellent chance that this thing is going to be on sale. Also, I really like the blue color. I've said that in other videos before. Like, why, like the black hammer bags, like they're cool and all, but like, you know, they're just like unimaginative now. Like, why does everything got to just be black? Mix it up. Put all the colors of the world in there now. Actually, I just pre-ordered a nomadic bag. It's like an orange color. That's bold for me, but I'm going for it. Why not? We'll review that when I get it, which will be like next year. Listen, you know that Peak Design makes good stuff, and this is a good bag. It's a great sling bag. It's a good size, you know, and again, yeah, my configuration, I don't usually put a camera with a detachable lens in here, but you could totally fit it in here. And, you know, maybe you use a different mic setup. I'm using those wireless mics. I'll put the link to that review in there. But I'm using like a set of wireless mics, which comes with a charging case. So it's a beefy case. It takes up a lot of space in this bag. But if you're just using like a smaller mic or a lav mic or whatever, you know, you're going to have a lot more space for other stuff, like a lens or a drone or something like that. You can do it all, especially one of those little mini DJI drones. You could put it in vertical, slot in a remote control, and you could put the small camera in there, and you'd have all three. Just wouldn't have a lot of battery space. Peak Design, good bag. Buy it for Christmas. Buy it for yourself. Let me know if you have questions in the comments. You guys aren't shy about questions and comments, and hopefully the B-roll all works out, because where I normally film my overhead shots, I have all of this stuff down in the basement. I'm like, I'm not gonna like move all of this stuff around. I got no place to put it, so I tried something different. Don't roast me. You can tell me if you don't like it, but don't like destroy me. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoy your bag shopping experience. Have a great day. Be back in 2 weeks. Also, you probably want to see my sweaty self, like with how it like hangs on the body. So like, here it is. Sling bags I don't have the right body build for necessarily the most attractive look for a sling bag, because it coming across doesn't look great all the time. Self-conscious about it, it is what it is. But you can kind of see how it hangs on here. I do find that this particular bag hangs better than the V1. I think that it looks good, and again, this is like seeing me in my natural state, because usually when I'm out with this bag, I'm sweating profusely, hiking or something like that. So yeah, you get the vibe. The bag handles the moisture well. So good bag, good bag. Buy it or don't. Let me know your thoughts.